The two biggest issues we hear at Flux from those learning graphic design are number one, getting started on a layout, and number two, I can see that my design is not great, but I don't know how to improve it. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how to begin, followed by 3 ways to improve any design. Let's get straight into it. So, how do we get started? How do we defeat a blank page? Well, simply gather all the elements we have, all the text and imagery and colors if you have them, and put them side by side so you can see what you have to work with. If I don't have any images or even the text, like any copy whatsoever, then I like to write something first based on the brief, a placeholder headline or some key bullet points about the project. And now we no longer have a blank page. The problem that prevents us getting started is the pressure of making a good design. So take that pressure off. Just make a design, create a layout. Don't worry about being good, just assemble something. I like to sketch a number of different ideas on paper and then select a few options to work on. But don't try to proceed flawlessly without making mistakes. Make a bad design, then edit it until it becomes a good design. And that's my first tip for improving your designs. Number one, edit. Literally remove items that don't need to be there. Visual clutter which distracts the viewer. If a layout isn't working, usually showing and hiding the different elements will reveal what the issue is, which item is throwing off the balance or stealing the focus. Edit copy to make headlines short and snappy. Remove or at least split up long sections of body copy. Don't overwhelm readers with information, especially on the web. Try and have only one or at least one primary call to action. If your boss or client hasn't given you the scope to make these decisions, push back and try to get them to change it, explaining your reasoning. And if elements absolutely must be included, then at least make sure you've established a clear hierarchy, grouping elements to help the reader make sense of the content. Edit, edit, edit. Get ruthless. The second way to improve your design is imagery. Photographs and illustrations can add visual interest, emotional resonance, and can communicate quickly where words proliferate. If you already have imagery within your composition, how can it be improved? Make sure you avoid rookie mistakes like low-resolution images and badly lit or out-of-focus photographs. Can you present the photographs you have in a better light by cropping, use of white space, or placement? Can you find, shoot, draw or commission higher quality photography or illustration? Can you grade the photograph to help it work within your layout? Can you retouch it to fix any glaring issues? Can you customize the stock image to create something unique? Can you create a composition of multiple photographs or photography and illustration? Upgrade your imagery and your viewer will perceive your offering as of higher quality. Number 3, establish a clear focal point, the place to which your eye is drawn. Lots of medium size, medium contrast elements results in a layout which lacks balance, fails to catch the eye and can confuse the reader. Draw the viewer into your composition through a focal point. Try making your key image the largest and most contrasted element, followed by a medium-sized headline, then keep the information small. This is a useful format for beginners to follow to ensure that hierarchy is established and balance is maintained. Putting these 3 concepts together and ensuring that you have a clear focal point that draws the eye, high quality imagery to demonstrate the value of your offering, and ruthless editing of extraneous elements will put your work ahead of most designs out there. If you found this helpful and want to make this year the one in which you really nail the fundamentals of good design, then check out our Core Design Skills program, which you can find via a link in the description of this video. Until next time, happy designing.